That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Roberts. He was late there, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that is out of play. And a pitch. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. And that's through the swing. It's set for the bottom of the third. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one drilled left field. Hernandez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Up the middle, Lindor. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Digging in, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouled off left side. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one missed.
2-1.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Beltran goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Just missed. And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So up next, Gil Hodges. That clips the corner. 4th inning underway. No score. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Dominguez ranging into the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Rowland. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And delivers outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
He goes down looking. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Corbin Carroll. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Brent Rooker now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Carter makes the play. 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is down low.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. DeGrom back to work. Slider right there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
That one hammered center field. And there are 2 down. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that's way high. 1-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hernandez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Ryan Dozier. He's 0 for 1. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike. That one out to right. Carter makes the grab. 2 away. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
No balls, one strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Up and in. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Well, these guys just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this.
And foul ball. And strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Just misses with that one. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the lineup, Brian Roberts will hit next. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Nice grab. Fires to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Inside,
that missed.
just
That's a ball.
missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And forget it. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's going to be Kyle Higashioka. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And strike one to the catcher.
1-1.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Now, Brent Rooker. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. To second, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
1-1.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Goes down looking. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. 0 for 2 in this one. The other way, and foul ball. Check swing, called strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive. He hauls it in. 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
In the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. In the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. They get the out on Marte. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Yasmani Grandal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
And the tying
Nope,
run
that's ball
is
4.
on base.
Runner, take your base.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Quick feed to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. That's inside. And that drops in for a strike. Outside low. And now 3-2.
Full count.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Hernandez makes the catch. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Valenzuela back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball
That's a
1.
ball. 1-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's even up.
Ball.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a ball.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Beltran under it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And now 2-1.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Evan Carter. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 3 outs from a no-hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul. comes up empty. That's strike two.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling at all.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man,
2-2.
I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. So they're down to their final out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. First pitch misses. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Late swing fouled off. Defense has been a huge factor today, but a chance for the no-no right here. They're down to their final strike.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got
strike three called. It's a no-hitter. All right, ready to get underway. And now, Corbin Carroll. Hard hit left side. And he's safe at first.
He's in there.
He was all over that one. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Dominguez makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Little chopper rolls foul. Woo, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
Tag,
He's in there. He's
safe. Grandal's throw not in time. That misses, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
On the ground, right side. Roberts slinging it to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. And that. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. That one's in there. That's strike one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate.
He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto. And that one is inside. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
He makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, right field. Carroll on his way over, nabs it, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Aaron Judge at the plate. Wu back to work. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Just missed. And right back to the mound. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan Roberts getting ready to hit. And that one is in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout.
Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Line drive and a base hit right there. And aboard on the leadoff single. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Squirts away a little bit.
Two and 0.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. On a line out towards center. Beltran makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch swinging.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tags the runner for 1. Down to second. He gets back as he almost ran into another out there. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So,
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
Out there to center. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch just misses. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that
Nope.
just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Just missing there. And the count's full. Ripped to short. Witt over to first. Lindor retired. Here's JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Throws to first, and Realmuto is out. This is Corbin Carroll. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
First pitch, and he just misses. And a strike on the outside edge. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. That one way inside.
2 strikes. The count's full.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And we're back. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Check swing, called strike. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. Ryan Roberts, the next to hit, led off this game with a double. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases and they add a run. It's 3-0. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Slings to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Realmuto pulls that one down, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Carlos Beltran. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1 out, base is empty. base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Judge at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Ball 2.
And a slider misses down and away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a foul ball. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Runner from second crosses the plate. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Dominguez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ramirez over at second. Judge at first. 1 gone. Line drive, base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. 1 runs in. Throw comes into second, but he's in there easily.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing.
Dominguez settles underneath it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. Ramirez sends it to first, and Witt is out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Jorge Polanco. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Wu back to work. On the ground right side to first.
Got him.
1 away here in the 5th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Ground ball to the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
This one in the dirt. Carroll leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Grandal snap throw, but he's back in time. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now, Ryan Roberts. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Anthony Santander.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Carroll flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Beltran under it. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, and here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Just missed.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Double play ball to second. They get 1 out, and it's a double play.
I'm sure it's at least something they chatted about out in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Ripped to third. McMahon fires over to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And that's outside. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. That one missed. Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Grounder might be 2. Lindor, that's 1 to Hodges, and they turn 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. And not only...
Grandal at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Got him looking. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Everything came together for him. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Lindor up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swung on, belted. Griffey on his horse. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Real Muto at the plate and takes high there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. And here is Corbin Carroll. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. 1 run across. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Beltran up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one missing inside.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. 1 runs in. Fires to the plate. The tag out. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. That's outside. And that's ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here are the top half of inning number 7. So now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. That one ripped right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got him.
Oh, look at this. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Judge at the plate now, and that's inside. Line drive. This one could be trouble. Oh, he botches it. Heading for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
It's a clutch at bat, and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. That's to third, McMahon. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh. The batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next pitch misses way outside. And it skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Roberts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. That hits
ball
the
one,
dirt.
no strike.
Ball 1. There's a strike. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Up and in, and now it's 3-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Ball one there.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Witt over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher. JT real swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Bunting gets it down to first. Not in time. He's safe. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Beltran. And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here.